In today's exercise demonstration, I'm going to take you through the single arm kettlebell swing. Now, before we get stuck into it, just a quick word of warning and caution when it comes to the single arm version. If you have not mastered the two-hand kettlebell swing, please do not attempt this exercise as it is more advanced and a lot more challenging. But if you have mastered the two-handed swing, then you might progress to the single arm variation. Now, this is going to challenge your core muscles a lot further than a standard swing because we're trying to resist rotation as we're only loading one side of the body as opposed to two, having it loaded symmetrically. Now, what I'll do is I'll give you a quick demo and then I'll talk you through the intricacies of the swing itself. And like the kettlebell swing with two hands, we have two mechanisms to start the lift. We can either use a false swing where we push it off the thigh, or we can use the kettlebell hike method, which is a little bit more advanced. I'll show you both of those now. So, stand over the top, deadlift it off the floor. From here, you're going to push it off one of the thighs just to get it moving. Hips still sit back to control it to the floor. Now, the kettlebell hike method. So you start over the kettlebell, take one step back. Hinge and reach, rock it onto its heel, free arm comes out the front. And sit back with it. So the false swing is a much better introduction to the single arm swing if you've never done it before. The hike is a little bit more of a challenging progression, but still something to work towards. A little bit harder in terms of bracing the lat, making sure the shoulder is in the right position, but it's very, very challenging and it's very, very effective. So I'll show you from the front view and I'll talk you through the intricacies. And what you probably noticed is what I did with my free arm. As I have the kettlebell in my right hand, I basically want to mirror the kettlebell. As the kettlebell comes up on its arc, I come up with it, and as it comes back, I come down with it, like so. That is the most effective way to do your single arm swing. You generate a little bit of momentum and leverage each and every swing. Here comes the front view. Once again, I'll show you the false swing and then the hike. Stand over the top, deadlift, push. Now comes the hike, one step back. And set it down. So this is very much anti-rotation, working the obliques, we're working the core muscles a lot harder to prevent twisting. So one of the best cues I can give you is to imagine that you're in a really narrow corridor. You're trying to keep your hips facing predominantly straight ahead and not letting them rotate or spin facing out to the side. So that's the best piece I can give you for the single arm swing, keeping the belly button and the hips facing forwards and not letting them open up or twist as you perform the swing. There you have it, guys, the single arm kettlebell swing.